June, no? Una po, comparing it from 2024, ang budget po namin ng 2025 ay bumaba po. Bumaba po ng halos 100 milyon. 100 million. 100 million po yung binaba. Ngunit itong 2026 po ay bahagyang tumaas po by almost 90 million. So, yun po yung trend natin, no? Hopefully po, mapagbigyan po yung iba naming request, no, sa Senado. Pero yun po. Pero sabi nga po ni DG, no, despite constraints in resources, no, hindi pwedeng yun ang ating rason para tumigil. Kundi yun ay maging inspirasyon para lalo tayong magtrabaho pa.
Thank you so much.
Additional lang siguro, tama po si Yusek Lea. Regarding sa budget namin ng 2024, it's almost 500 plus yung operating, although yung budget talaga namin is more than that. Dahil sa 2023 budget, no, 2024. Ngayon 2025, it's only 400 plus lang. Nabawasan kasi hindi kami napagbigyan dun sa congressional session namin. Actually, isa kami sa casualties nung aming pag-request ng augmentation. Kasi itong 2025, we were planning to expand our operations sa regional field offices. Unfortunately, dahil doon, hindi namin nabigyan sila ng karampatang budget. So what we did was the offices in the central office had to forsake ng kanilang budget para lang pumapunan namin yung regional field offices. So we had to lay off, unfortunately, we had to lay off people sa central office para lang mapunan po yung budget ng RFO. So yun po yung predicament namin. So hopefully by this 2026 budget, matuloy yung expansion po namin sa regional field office, mabigyan po ng additional budget. So we were hoping na kayo din po makatulong po din sa amin. To be vigilant regarding the budget. Thank you.
And speaking of budget, actually yung budget ng ARTA will be the subject of final deliberation by Senate sa Monday, November 24. And nagpapasalamat po kami kay Senator Win Gatchalian at saka kay Tulfo Brothers, no, yung Senator Tulfo, because during the committee hearing on our budget, chaired by the Committee on Finance, Senator Win Gatchalian, in-encourage kami na to ask for additional budget. And not only that, they also encourage us to propose a revision of the law that will give us not only more budget, but more powers, no, to implement, to give more teeth to the Anti-Retif Authority in implementing the Ease of Doing Business law. So 1 week after the Senate committee hearing, because we were prepared for it, we were already preparing for the proposal to amend the Ease of Doing Business law. We submitted it to the not only to the Senate but to the House of Representatives, as well as with the Office of the President, hoping that it can be considered as a priority.
Thank you so much, Edie. Thank you to all.
Director Dim, may Facebook second me. Lagi po sinasabi ko na aming kalihim talaga despite our limited resources or coffers, we have managed to earn the trust and confidence of our development partners who in various means really also assist us po. So, yun po siguro maraming bagay din po talaga and we always really look forward to collaboration, searching for, partners, potential partners who will assist us in our advocacies and in our initiatives.
And to add po, despite the very limited budget, what you see are real people working on the ground. Sipag, tiyaga, at inisyatibo po ang nakikita nyo. I'd like you to know also that these people are working, we are doing our mandate without any confidential fund involved. So talagang we are operating without confidential fund. So kung talagang mag-increase ang budget nyo, maasahan nyo po na grabe, para sa bayan talaga to, abono talaga, para lang magampanan yung mandate. Bukod po natin ito.
DG, dapat pala tayo ang mag-rally na additional na confidential panlagay sa ARTA.
Kaya nga po, because of the media and people who inspires us to do more and deliver more, talagang nai-inspire po kami. Kasi hindi po nasayang yung effort namin na luha, pagod, at sabi nga ni Arlene, lagit-lagi para sa bayan po.
Maraming salamat.
Kayo po ang well-emulated ng government. Congrats. And always an inspiration. Thank you.
Maraming salamat.